Really, I blame nobody else but you guys. Look what you went ahead and made me do. You guys made me bust out the war paint as early as week 4. For no other reason because you guys are just disrespectful out there. Just disrespectful. Not only to me, but also to my Philadelphia Eagles and to our 2012 Super Bowl run. Just disrespectful. These Big Blue fans cough up an easy win last week, and all of a sudden they're sitting here chirping at the bit like they have any real chance against the Philadelphia Eagles. This guy is coming out here wooing all over again when it's clearly obvious that you guys are nothing but an 8-8, 7-9 football team. Win some, lose some. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to be a close game, New York Giant fans, but if you think that you're going to come into the Link after a disappointing loss last week, and if you think that you're going to walk over the Birds in Philadelphia, well, I got some other news for you. And no, it's not Eli Manning is transgender. We already knew that. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. If you guys, all watching my videos out there, you New York Giant fags, if you guys got something to say, why don't you put on the Big Blue war paint? Why don't you guys put on some paint? Because this paint is symbolic of my feeling right now. Now, I'm not saying, again, we're going to walk over you guys 38-17, although we might, because that game is coming. I don't know when, but our big game is coming. It very well might be against you guys, because, by the way, we have beat you guys like 8 out of the last 9 times. Somebody do the math for me. I don't know the exact record. But I'm going to tell you guys that this war paint represents a confidence in an easy shellacking against you bunch of sissy pansies out there. And you know what? I'm so tired of reading all you haters' comments. First of all, how do you give my video a thumbs down? I will take my entire laptop that's sitting here right in front of me. I will close it, shove that son of a bitch sideways, and you know where I'm going because I'm stealing this line right now. How dare you give me a thumbs down? You know who I am? You're lucky I don't jump through the computer screen right now and grab you by your neck and shake some sense into you. Now listen to this. I don't know how many more times I have to tell you this. If I see one more comment on my page about John Amos bailing, this is right about the time where he takes his ball and goes home. John Amos not going to be here in 2 weeks. Then I'm personally going to run your IP address, and I'm going to go on a little mission. Start smacking some sense into you people, huh? For the 13,000 millionth time. If I retire, trust me, I'll have a retirement video, and all you guys will know. But right now, right here, as you can see by the uploads on my page, we're living for the moment. We're in full gear. It's 1st and 10, and we're going for the victory. Now, one last time, New York Giant fans, heed my warning. When you guys put out videos this week, when you go on Facebook this week, when you guys go on Twitter this week, and MySpace this week, tone it down, sucker. Tone it down a notch because it's revenge time for my Philadelphia Eagles, and we're going to beat Big Blue, Black and Blue. Mark my words. And then I'm going to come out here next week, and I'm going to tell you all about it. Woo! Now, really quickly on to my picks. Now, I went 7-9 last week, but last week was bullshit. Usually I go like 12-3. You guys want to hear my picks? Fuck it, I'll roll them off real quick, even though it takes me out of my flow a little bit. 7-9 last week. Trust me, I'm going to come around and I'm going to start going 10-4, whatever the red, 10-5, 11-6, whatever it is. I'm going to pull this thing around. All these ridiculous victories by the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings and all these other crazy games last week. I got to tell you, it was a little, So really quickly, and I'm not going to read too much from my page, we got Ravens over the Browns at home. Panthers over the Falcons away. Pats over the Bills away. Lions at home over the Vikings. Chargers away over the Chiefs. Rams at home over the Seahawks. 49ers away over the Jets. Texans at home over the Titans. Broncos at home over the Raiders. Cardinals at home over the Dolphins. Bengals away over the Jaguars. Packers away, at home over the Saints. Bucks at home over the Redskins. Obviously, we know the Eagles-Giants game. And lastly, the Bears will beat the Cowboys on the road. So, now I will sign off, and I will tell you one last thing. The Eagles will have sole possession of first place by the end of the week. This is John Ammo from the Archives. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back by the end of this week with at least 3 or 4 more videos, as you can see.